It's Great Day, Houston.
Yeah, oh yeah! You weren't watching just any show.
That's right. Just right, al dente.
From celebrities, food, fashion, health, and more.
You've got to change your lifestyle.
Exactly.
Wake up with your morning cup of fun with your host, Deborah Duncan. Great Day starts now.
Good morning and welcome to Great Day, everybody. Okay, so coming up a little later in the show, we'll tell you about the latest cosmetic procedure that women in particular are so happy about. It promises to fix an issue that has several nicknames. Hail damage is one of them. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, the other is cottage cheese legs. Okay, I'm talking about cellulite, whichever. There's a new procedure. It takes just one time, and the skin is smoother and tighter. We'll explain exactly how it works and where you can get the procedure done a little bit later on in the show. All right, millions of people met our first guest as a contestant on the reality show America's Next Great Restaurant. He was a finalist on that show, and that was enough for him to pursue his dream. A few weeks ago, he opened up the Brooklyn Meatball Company, and just before he heads back to get ready for the lunch crowd, he's joining us on Great Day. Please welcome Chef Joey Galuzzi. Hello there. Woo.
How are you?
I'm good.
You get me so excited when I see you.
Yep. Okay, so you opened up the Brooklyn Meatball Company, which has been a dream of yours for quite some time. How are things going?
Things are going wonderful, Deborah. It's really exciting. It's like Sunday every day, except I don't get to drink the wine.
Yeah. We were down in the tunnel the other day, which is where it's located.
Yeah.
And we walked in. I walked up to someone. I said, "Can you tell?" They go, "Brooklyn Meatball Company, right?" Yeah, it's right down here and to the left because it's doing so well. And you've
thank God, yes.
Yeah. All right, so, and a lot of reason why it's doing so well is you just provide good Italian food, the stuff that you grew up on.
That's it. I just put my heart and soul into everything I put out, and, you know, people notice the difference. They taste it. I'm not going to say my food is better than anyone else's, but when you order a meal, you're getting everything I got, and that's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so he also, I saw this picture that I ran across recently, because, you know, we think of Italian food as very delicious. Okay, look at that. Look at that.
That's before the meatball
The
business.
Incredible Hulk right there. So you can still eat, you know, your pasta and all that stuff and have a body too, apparently.
Well, just, you know, leave out the pasta. Go for the proteins, and you'll be all right.
Yeah. No, I think we can't leave out the pasta.
Lately, I can't say I've been leaving out much pasta. But
all right, what are you making for us today?
Today, I'm going to do a really nice summer dish, Deborah. Something that could be a main course, something that could be a side if you're having a backyard barbecue. I'm going to do a shrimp pasta primavera.
Ah, okay.
Very simple, very simple.
All right.
But very nice.
So obviously pasta and shrimp are involved in those ingredients.
Pasta and shrimp are involved in these ingredients, and it's a very versatile dish. You could do a lot of different variations. Today I'm just going to do some nice yellow summer squash. Go in with the oil and garlic. You could do peppers, you could do onions, but I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm just going to do the squash, tomatoes, arugula, put the Italian spin on it, pasta, and the shrimp, of course.
Yeah, but you always encourage people to get creative, and that's what creates new dishes and dishes that you'll love.
I do. The worst thing that could happen, you don't like it, you start over, you try something else. At least you know what doesn't work then.
Yeah. All right. So we got our squash. Now, for this, we obviously don't want to cook it too much.
No, you don't. You don't. So it's a very quick dish. It's something really quick. So we're going to go in with the shrimps right now. The shrimps take about 2 minutes on each side. I wish I had a little more heat in the pan. And, you know, we'll just let it sit in the oil. We'll get it nice and hot.
Yeah, but that is a mistake a lot of us make, is that we think we're going to get it nice and a little bit crunchy, but then we leave it on just a little bit too long. So you got to kind of babysit stuff like this.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that'll cook. The shrimp doesn't take long at all, about 2 or 3 minutes on each side. We're starting to get a little bit of a sizzle going.
And as you mentioned, getting creative, you can use beef, turkey, whatever you want.
Use chicken, or you could just go all veggie. Maybe even get really crazy, do a nice vegetarian spin and go tofu with the pasta. Use a nice firm tofu, I would recommend, though.
But if you use like the olive oil and the garlic and the onion, you can do anything in there. It tastes. You can put cardboard in there. It tastes good.
Exactly.
Moving on over to the pasta. A lot of us make mistakes also with getting that pasta just at the right texture.
You know, I got to tell you, man, it's you know, everybody says al dente, which means to the tooth, a little bit of a bite, a lot of firmness. A lot of people don't like that. I mean, you go with what you like. A good, accurate, you know, way to cook pasta is just go by the instructions on the bag. They'll tell you exactly how many minutes.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you like it softer, you could go a little more. If you like it harder, you could go a little less.
Well, I'm just going to taste and see what we have here.
Go ahead. That's just right out of the water.
I got a little whiplash there. It kind of
Yeah.
slapped me in the face right there. But
So these shrimps are already cooking, so now we could go in with the tomatoes for a little nice red color.
and what kind of tomatoes, too?
These
because-
are cherry tomatoes. They have a very nice flavor, a very nice sweetness to it, and I love the color. It's a very bright red. I love color. Colors of food excite me. You know, it's very nice. So then we go in with our arugula. You want to go in almost right before the pasta because this will wilt really quick. Go in. Grab some pasta right out of the water because it's nice and salted. You want to retain that nice flavor.
Pop it in.
Pop it in. Let's see, we don't want to use too much. Let everything mix. Toss, 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 toss. And that's it. Boom.
Nice little skill there.
You
And you know,
gotta,
Joey, I know so many people who say they just don't like vegetables. This is a great way to kind of disguise that, and so you can get your healthy vegetables, put it in with the pasta, and get people to try them. A lot of times when they say they don't like something, they've never even really tried it.
Exactly,
Or they had it the
exactly.
way that mama or grandma may have cooked it to mush, and they didn't like it. So this is just a new way of experiencing the flavors of these vegetables.
Exactly, exactly. And like I said, you can use whatever vegetable you want, a little salt, black pepper, red pepper, give it a little kick, one more toss. And here we go, ready to serve. Grab your tongs, get a nice scoop. Go right in the middle, a little twirl.
Oh, a little twirl there.
A little twirl, get a little color on top of there.
And this is something, Joy, you can serve
a little
cold
shrimp,
or hot,
bon
right?
appetit.
Ooh, thank you,
You know,
very much.
I forgot to say that. You're right. You can go cold or hot. So, like I said, it depends on what you're going to do with it, what you want to accomplish. Is it a side? Is it a main course? But it's a beautiful dish, and this says summer to me, that's for sure.
You know, we were watching you work yesterday in the tunnel at the Brooklyn Meatball Company, and our photographer said, you know what? Joey looks happy. You are in your element because you used to be in insurance.
Yes.
Is that why you were so
Yeah.
like, you know?
It was just unbelievable, man. It's like I don't even need to drink coffee in the morning to get started anymore. I'm just so happy to do it. I don't even want to sleep. I just want to be there all day and get there the next day. It's amazing.
I know there are a lot of people watching who have this dream of doing something else, but
Right.
we stop ourselves, and sometimes fear stops us. What got you to step off the ledge and do what you love?
Well, you know, what did it for me was this was something that I was passionate about. I mean, it was something I wanted to do for so long. It just wouldn't go away. And I just thought to myself one day, you know, I would rather fall flat on my face having tried it than to be on my deathbed and say, you know, man, what if I did that restaurant? And that's something I could never live with. So I said, you know what? Everything's lining up. The timing's right. God spoke to me, and I just did it.
Can we get an amen?
Amen. Amen.
Well, if you would like this recipe or more information on Joey and the Brooklyn Meatball, I got to say it right, the Brooklyn Meatball Company, we posted that information to GreatDayHouston.com. Hey, Joey is sticking around to answer any questions you might have about Italian cooking or cooking in general, or even his reality TV experience. People get you at the cocktail parties and go, was it true that? Did this really happen? Yeah. If you have questions, email us at GreatDayHouston.
You get better answers when I have the cocktails up.
It's at KHOU.com, or you can call us at 713-284-1055, 713-284-1055. Speaking of cocktails, we got a wine pairing that will go with this dish. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Beautiful.